Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to teach you best moves for men and women, how to connect them to the music correctly, and I will share my best tips on how to make those movements look natural on you. If you want my more detailed training, comment below free training and you'll get access to my very in-depth video on how you can get from the sidelines onto the dance floor and how to become that comfortable, confident social dancer. And I'll be sharing my method that helped my students that you can see on the screen go from awkward, not really enjoying dancing when others are watching, to feeling excited about dancing in public. We're going to have the feet close, almost together. Knees stay bent the entire time. You're going to move the hip to the side, giving it like a little bump to the side. And then the second part of this movement, you're going to create a U shape with the hips. So this kind of shape. So we have side. You're going to reset back to the middle, so you have space to go into the dip, and then bend the knees further. As you finish up, push the hip for now as far as it goes to the side. You will feel the stretch here. It's not very comfortable, but bear with me. Let's switch sides. Side, hip goes just sideways, comes back, and dip, and switch, and dip. We have side and dip. Feet stay closed the entire time. I want you to focus on the hips. We're not going to do any footwork here. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Notice that I never straighten the legs all the way, because at that time, if I did that, I can no longer push the hip to the side because the hip is being blocked. So keep the slight knee bend the entire time. Let's try a little bit faster. We have 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Movements like that, movements in place when you're not really using the footwork, you're not stepping, you're not going anywhere, you're not traveling. These are the best for beginners because they don't bring attention to you. So if you're, imagine yourself in the crowd of people, you're on the dance floor, you're doing your little thing, it looks nice and natural because it's not a very noticeable movement, but yet it still looks smooth, it still looks like you know what you're doing.
Never understand the things that we want, but you keep coming back. I want love you don't.
We're going to start with the double knee bend. That means we're bending the knees just very slightly and then straightening the legs all the way in between, just like a little bounce. We're going to do it on every beat. And you're going to keep the arms loosely bent by your sides. We're not going to need them, but we do need the torso to make the movement look more casual, more natural. What I want you to do is pick a random direction. It can be a corner, it can be straight forward, back, it can be back diagonal. We're just going to add little random leans with the torso as we keep the knees going. Doesn't matter when, just lean somewhere. Back, you can repeat the same pattern a few times or switch with every single knee bend to somewhere else. It doesn't really matter. Let's try it. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's part 1 of the movement. Part 2, you're going to take one foot and bring the heel in twice. Okay? And then you switch to the other side. In, 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 in. Because we are moving the heel inwards, the body won't want to stay forward. The torso won't want to stay straight. It might twist a little bit. Probably won't twist this way because it's unnatural, but it's natural to twist towards the foot that you're moving. So let the torso twist. It will make it look even better. And to put it together, we're going to add that heel in randomly. So you won't even have to plan it out. Just, I'll show you. So we have double knee bend. Then you're adding that random torso. You don't have to follow me, do your own directions. And then from time to time, heel in, 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 in. Doesn't matter how many reps, go back to just grooving. And then again, in, one foot, the other foot, and then you'll go back to the grooving motion. That, I think, is my favorite combination because it looks like you know what you're doing and you don't even have to know how to dance to do this motion. You can repeat the heel end for a while as well, and back to the knee bend. This is also the tip that I like. If you were to move the feet the entire song, especially if the song is pretty fast, it would be super tiring. So I like to break the footwork up with like grooving in place, and knee bend is so good for that. So with this last combination, this is a perfect example because you have the feet, but you also have the bouncing movement, and all together it's looking interesting, but it's not tiring.
So I'll say goodbye. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say I'll say goodbye. Yeah.
I think these movements were easy enough for any beginner to do, but remember that if you do need more help, if you, let's say, not only not have the movements, but you don't have rhythm, you're not coordinated, you usually avoid the dance floor when it's like a party situation going on, remember that I can help. Over the past 20 years, I've helped thousands of people go from the sidelines onto the dance floor, and they all started with zero skills, super uncomfortable to dance in public setting. If you're the type of person who needs personalized guidance, feedback to learn successfully, you can now book a free strategy call with me at the link below. I'll include it in the description below as well as in the pinned comment. Let's chat and let's see how I can help you change your social life around and finally start enjoying dancing no matter who's watching. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Be sure you are subscribed, and I'm going to see you in my next tutorial. Bye.